Hello, bonjour, petition. How are you? It's me, your Archon of Wisdom. It's a little chilly today. That cold weather has been creeping in lately. I don't know about y'all, but it has been for me. Today we are going to talk about some interesting legal news. We're going to talk about the Mizkif lawsuit. I kind of was ghosting around talking about this for a little bit just because I wasn't super knowledgeable about it, so I needed to do a little bit of research. I needed access to some files and stuff like that to kind of read through the actual lawsuit. But I've also seen kind of I've seen like other creators try to talk about this, and I've seen like videos pop up and then come down really quickly, like even quicker than I kind of get to them. So I don't know what that's about, but we're going to talk about this regardless. We're going to talk about the legal perspective of this. As you guys know, I am in college for criminology and criminal justice, so I have a little bit of background knowledge. I know a little bit of my way around some legal aspects and some legal jargon. So funny story about that, I actually wanted to be a lawyer, a criminal lawyer, way back in the day when I was in like 8th grade. And I took a bunch of pre-law classes in high school as well, that went towards my college degree and stuff like that. So I'm kind of still in that field, but we're kind of getting distance from lawyers, and we're more working towards people who you bring into the courtroom to explain things like witness testimony kind of deal. But anyway, that's me. We're going to talk about this lawsuit. Now, first of all, this lawsuit comes off of the back of some allegations against Mizkif. Those allegations were brought forth by Emiru, and they were corroborated by, from what I understand, quite a few creators, and I've seen quite a bit of corroborated content floating around the internet myself. Mizkif is one of those guys, in my opinion, and this is purely my opinion here, where it's just like, who likes this guy? I mean, I think of him the same way as like Onision. Like, who genuinely likes this guy? I've got to know. Like, who are the fans? Because it's certainly not me. I don't think it's any of y'all, so I don't know who it is, but that's just my opinion. I mean, I think like he's just one of those quintessential guys in that scene of like influencers, like prominent influencers or Twitch streamers, that's just quintessentially gross, like XQC. Like, again, that's my opinion. That's completely my opinion here. So the lawsuit actually names a few people that it is against. The first one is Emiru, obviously, since she did make the core allegations with her video. You guys can check out her video on her channel where she goes over things, these are streamers, so I'm sure there's clips out there. Y'all will find it. This is the internet. The other people named in the lawsuit are Asmongold. So we have Emiru, Asmongold. We have O2K, which was a company he was a part of. And then we have Mythic, which is another company. Now, what's really funny, first of all, boo Asmongold, tomato, tomato, tomato. But I don't think the guy deserves to be sued in this case. Let's make that clear. We are a partial and understanding channel here, okay? The things that he is pressing for, defamation, first and foremost, hilarious. And let me preface that these claims that he's made for this lawsuit will get more progressively hilarious. Just because, I mean, if you know anything about internet drama or any legal internet drama, you know that defamation is incredibly, incredibly, incredibly hard. It's arduously hard to get a defamation suit. So we have defamation, emotional distress, mental anguish, reputation loss, loss of wages, and breach of contract. All of these claims are just egregious again. Now, first of all, let me roll this back. I want to say that this lawsuit was also filed under a legal alias for Mizkif, so it is not under his legal name. I don't know why he would even do that, knowing that pushing for this is going to create an incredible it's going to create an incredible discovery. I mean, everything will be in that discovery regardless. So I don't know what that's about, but the thing with, so okay, let me state as well that they have deposed Emmy and Asmongold. So okay, we'll hear from them. Again, I don't know why he would do that or why the legal team would choose to do that, knowing that everything is going to come out when they are deposed, whether they like it or not. And I mean, hearing from Emmy herself will be impactful. Whether it is to a judge or a jury, it doesn't matter. It's going to make an impact. That is a small young woman speaking about a very traumatic situation. And again, if you haven't seen her video or her talking about the situation, go and look into that. Look at her actual words, look at her body language. As a survivor and as somebody who focuses on body language interpretation, I don't like she's a very solid witness, you know, is what I'll say legally. So I don't know about that. We'll see. Since they want to depose them and the deposition has gone through, so they've been deposed. They're like, in my opinion, there's no shot in heck that they pull meaningful motive for malice from either Emiru or Asmongold. I know Asmongold can be kind of a foot and mouth guy. And again, not a super fan of him, Miffy, but considering it is a legal situation, and there are, you know, quality lawyers and legal teams involved, I don't see how it's smart to depose them. So, not in a sense of getting defamation and getting a reasonable motive for malice for that. Because in order to get defamation and in order to get loss of wage and all that kind of stuff, you're going to have to prove meaningful malice. And that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. The breach of contract is a really interesting additive that works with, so OTK is a company, from what I understand, forgive me here, but from what I understand, it's a gaming company that he ran with other collaborators that he was a part of. Mythical, that is a representative company, so they work with promoting and managers and all that kind of jazz. My issue with getting breach of contract in this situation is, from what I understand from legal filings and proof that has already been put forward, Mizkif already admitted that he had a strike previously with O2K. So, proving that they breached contract by... so, hold on. He's claiming that they breached contract by letting him go early for no reason and not giving him proper notification. He already admitted that he had a previous strike, though. And the previous strike was for, from what I understand, was for inappropriate language, inappropriate social interactions, and inappropriate touching of the body. So it seems like you had ample time and ample warning, Pookie fans. You're admitting it there. And I think a court would agree. I think a judge would agree that you had meaningful preparation in the form of a previous warning that you already admitted to with OTK. When it comes to Mythical as a company, I don't know, because the contracts haven't been produced. So until the contracts have been produced and we can legally go over like what specifically is in those contracts, I mean, it's kind of up in the air, you know, until those contracts are produced. But knowing that people are deposed and we're going into advanced discovery, they're gonna get produced, so you best be not lying. So, you know, we'll see about that. I don't hold out any hope. This seems like a super, super frivolous lawsuit. In my opinion, this feels like the same slap lawsuit BS that you get with Ethan Klein and other hangabouts like that. You know what I mean? Like, this does not seem meaningful in any way. This seems like I'm mad because you told people the truth. And nobody was hiding the truth, is my opinion too. Like, the truth was out there. I mean, the clips that are resurfacing now, this is not new stuff. I mean, there's plenty of clips out there and there's clips with other creators too. You know what I mean? Like, there's clips where he's doing something to Emmy Rue and Emmy is on stream with another creator, with like a prominent creator too. Like, I saw a clip where she was on stream with Maya. I saw a clip where she was on stream with Cutie, Cinderella. Like, there's so many clips out there. It's not new stuff. It's very much stuff that's been out there. And again, I'm just like, who liked this guy? Like, who was genuinely watching Mizkif? Are y'all serious? Ugh. And again, it's just like one of those things where it's like, this is basic. I feel like this is basic behavior for him. And I feel like it's very, like, open and out there. I feel like nobody was hiding this. So, like, he certainly wasn't. I mean, they rarely are, you know what I mean? But that's just my opinion, guys. I think we've kind of yapped about this long enough. So, I will let you go. Have a good day. Drink lots of water. Don't be crusty. Be kind to animals. Go hug your mom, go hug your dad, go hug your cousin, sister, auntie, uncles. I love you. You got this. Hang in there. Viva la Zoran Mandami. Bye, Habibti.